Hey, what's going on, audience? What's up? How you been? Good? Good. Ah, today I want to talk about how tarot relates to the games of life. Drum roll, please. And check this out. It's actually how it relates to your consciousness. Because sometimes you look at the tarot like, what the fuck? How is that relate to anything? It seems just like a stupid ass game. Divination, whatever, man. You know? But it would be cool to look deeper and to find out like what the fuck is all of that fuss about. And check this out. You have you are basically the sum of emotions, sensations, and thought patterns. Soul, emotions, sensations, body, thought patterns, mind. That's all you are. Okay? And each one has seven levels. Each one. There's actually seven sensations. Did you know that the brain is actually sensation? Yep. The brain is sensation. It's not how it seems. But anyway, I don't want to just completely like, you know, we don't need that mess over here. you know? So, so I'm gonna keep it light. All right. So you see, there's a 777. Okay, and there's also zero at each point. There's a 0 point of your mind, 0 point of your heart, and a 0 point of your body. The 0 point of your body is you would call like ecstasy. A 0 point of your soul is bliss, and the 0 point of your mind is clarity. So, so now we have 21 in total. There's 22 major arcana because there's one big bubble, the total zero. The zero of the mind, the zero of the soul, zero of the body, that goes into a total zero. Okay? So that total zero and 21 levels represent 22 major arcana. Then, check this out. There's also 56 minor arcana, right? And you may say, like, why the fuck is 56? You know what the fuck is with all these fucking numbers? And check this out. How many combinations would you get if you had 3 bubbles in each one? It can vary from 0 to 7. That would be 8, 8, 8. And how many combinations can you do? For example, lower bubble 1, the middle bubble 2, upper bubble 5. 1, 2, 5. How many of those numbers are there inside this? And you know what that number is? 56. Take them in your pipe and smoke it. And you know what those 56 variations are? Games. Because there's levels of your sensations. There's a game, or some survival game, for example. That's the lowest one in your body, right? That's one. And that may correspond to, um, 5 in your heart. Let's just say 5 is the number of open heart. So there's a survival of the body, lots of love, and maybe you're focused in either a dream world or physical. So let's just call it three. So then you would have this game. This game seems like sounds a lot like a wartime. You're fighting for survival in a physical level, but there's like a lot of love and a lot of grief and a lot of loss that's happening. So that's let's say five, and it's all happening in a 3D. So that would be 1-5-3 game, and that's probably what was the game was played during wartime. And now we're playing a different game, right? Maybe we don't have to fight for the survival, right? So then we're not living there, but maybe we just really want to compete for the money and greed and all that shit. So maybe that's three, right? As you can see, there's three realms, and the game of life consists of all those three realms. It's a combination of those three experiences all the time, and that creates games. And basically, you're always playing a game. Any moment you are in the game. Remember that you are a game of relationships, game of romance, game of dancing, game of singing, game of being YouTube influencer or Instagram influencer, whatever. There's a lot of these games. What kind of games are you playing right now? That's always is what's happening right now. Um, you're playing a game, okay? Sometimes you may say, fuck it, I want to rest from this game. Can I fucking rest from this game? And the answer is yes, you can rest from this game also. You have a full right to just rest from it all. And that complete rest is a complete surrender to what is, not resisting anything. And it's a type of state that you gotta move into, and you gotta have balls to move there. But if you got balls, you deserve some rest. And then hopefully there's a part of you that is always chilling, always resting. Whereas before I was anxious, that part of you is chill. So yeah, games. Tarot indicates 56 games of life. And that's always going on. You have to understand, this is always what's always going on. This is not like a temporal thing. This is the structure of infinity, if you will. How time can exist in infinity, and that's how it can exist. Time is in a cyclical manner, but the infinity, the background, that's where it's all at. And we're playing these games. It's always happening, and that's all it ever going to happen. I mean, that may give you a little peace to say, oh, fuck, there's nothing else to figure out. Of course, you gotta look at it yourself. What I'm saying is quite obvious. You can, upon a little bit of investigation, you can find that there are indeed 7 senses in your body. There's 7 levels that wants to, 7 desires, if you will, 7 bodily desires. You will find that the 7 heart desires, and there's 7 mind desires. That's all there is. That's all there ever will be. How? Why? It's because it's just describing your consciousness that you can totally see in this moment, and it's the most obvious thing is staring at you. It's just too obvious to notice. because fuck yeah, I'm just a bunch of sensations, emotions, and thought patterns. Like, fuck, okay, well, okay, then I'm not that freaking complicated, then, am I? And so then when it's not that complicated, you're like, well, okay, it means that it seems I'm just mixing and matching the sensations, emotions, and thought patterns. That's what it seems like I am. This is what I'm doing. I'm just mixing and matching these thought patterns, emotions, and just seeing which one, how, the cocktails. We're making cocktails. And of course, there's in every, like, one of those 56 games, there is four forces. And those four forces basically, pain, fear, tyranny, then dullness, pressure, anxiety, excuse me, dullness, pressure, depression. That is the suffocation, right? That's smothering, tyranny and smothering, or whatever, for the lack of a better word. And the other side, there's always going to be the opposite forces, and that is going to be wisdom to counteract the tyranny, and love to counteract the basically victim. Okay, that's a better word. The tyrant and the victim. It's victim. It's better to um, that solution to a victim of love. Okay, so love and wisdom on one side, and tyranny and victimhood is on the other side. And that's each game. Each game has that thing. So there's 56 games, and in each game there's these four forces at the game, and your goal is to get as close as possible between the the wisdom and love as a solution to tyranny and victimhood. This is where you can kind of be really good at that game, because you're no longer affected by these forces, because you're basically an antidote to them. And so you're unfuckable with, like, you basically graduated in that game. Okay, but there's 55 more of these to go, and that's always going on. And we're playing these games until we master them all, and then we probably just reset the whole freaking thing, reset the whole consciousness, and start all over again. Like like, and that's been happening forever. Somebody dropped the mic. Well, and that's how tarot relates to the games of life. If you're wondering what I'm doing there, why I'm growling like a wilderness beast, it's because I'm aligning my back. TMI, you say? I say STFU. Anyway, too much fun. Too much fun. I'm just trying to close it off, because I think there's something there in the tank that I gotta just load up and just poof, you know? Alright. Perpetual video games. That's what we're playing. Okay? Well, some woman thinking, God damn it, no, why? Why? You know, my boyfriend was right about video games all along. And I thought that's weakness. While he was being God in that moment. practicing for the real life. How can you not appreciate that, woman? Yeah, yeah. Anyway. Oh, damn, bruh. So let's keep on playing these video games, man. Are you excited? Because I am. Take care. See you next one. Bye.